Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be discussing what if Deku was a Saiyan. Chapter 6. We'll be covering a special arc today, which I will be continuing for a while since it's really long. So let's get into it, shall we? Start off at a normal day at Vegeta's planet. It is on one of the last days of the internships. Vegeta would tell Whis to throw Deku in a makeshift time chamber so that they can put him in a time race as a challenge for Deku. Time rifts do not change anything in the normal course of history, so I don't see the two Zenos getting angry at this. Vegeta tells Deku that he will go into this time loop and get stronger faster. Vegeta does tell him his age is still the same, but he will get more buff. Deku agrees since 1, the same blood is boiling to see some powerful opponents. And 2, Vegeta mentions that he will go into his old rival's past at the beginning, but will meet Vegeta later on, but he cannot trust Vegeta yet. Since at that time he was evil, Deku, after a little more convincing from Vegeta to Whis, he allows it, making a time chamber that will make time way slower than the one in canon. Since if Kami, a god of the power level 500, when he was old, sure he was stronger in his youth, can make it so that it's 1 year every day. Whis, the strongest god / angel in Universe 7, can make it way better. Deku enters the time chamber and then the rift. When Deku opens his eyes, he sees a big building with the word capsule on it. Deku knows this is from somewhere, but can't figure out where. He thinks he can get some help from there. I don't think Deku will be able to get in there without an appointment, but Dr. Lee sees someone around his daughter's age and thinks that maybe he knows his daughter. But asks Deku. Deku recognizes the name Bulma and knows that it was Vegeta's wife when he was on Earth. He scratches his butt because he was a little confused about this, but it feels something weird. Tail. Whis pipes in from Vegeta's planet, saying, "Seems like a tail finally regrew. Lord Vegeta will be most pleased to hear this." Bulma starts talking to Deku and flirts a little, but Deku brushes her off, saying he already knows someone he likes. Bulma mentions that she is looking for the Dragon Balls. Deku recognizes the Dragon Balls from a few stories that Vegeta told to Deku. Deku, excited for an adventure, joins her. Remember, Deku can fly, so to answer the Dragon Balls will go easier. But when Deku is out of steam to fly near a mountain, they go with a car. Deku is asleep, taking a quick nap. Bulma sees a silhouette in the distance. She thinks it's probably a monkey, since he has a monkey tail. When suddenly it comes closer, attacking with a huge stick, destroying the car, waking Deku up. He sees another person other than Bulma with a tail, looks exactly like his tail. He jumps out of the destroyed car to check it out, and Goku would ask who they are and what they're doing at his grandpa's house. Vegeta pipes in Deku's mind, saying that is his old rival as a child, and also your old self. Deku asks what he means, and Vegeta does not reply. Before the communication cuts out, there was an explosion in the distance. Deku gets worried, but he has to complete the challenge Vegeta put up to him. He doesn't know what it is, but he's skipping over to Dragon Ball since he wants to change much other than Deku, Goku, and Krillin getting stronger. On a normal day, but Deku and Goku are training with another tiny boy with a tail. Note, I'm going to say that both Goku and Deku keep their tails, since every day since Vegeta taught Deku about the same race, Deku was trying to train his tail every day, until one day, snap, he learns how to control it without Buar turning into the moon. But let's get into a slight story of My Hero Academia. Uraraka comes to Beerus' planet to train some more. Deku, at the same time, is training her. Deku goes much closer to Uraraka than in canon. Vegeta, seeing that his planet is being attacked by an enemy figure, decides to send her into the time rift for safety. Since time is so delayed, she arrives in Z. Deku and Goku senses a high power level than a normal human, and Deku recognizes it as a Ruckus. You fly over, which is something Goku learned in the time skip between Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Z. Gohan stays at home, and when they get there, Deku sees her rocker. He just fell out of the rift. Deku and her lock eyes. Deku staying the exact same point he left, while it only being a few minutes on her timeline, turning a few years for Deku. Deku starts to ask questions to Raka. She answers them all, to realizing that we're very close to each other's faces. Both blush like crazy, with Goku looking confused in the background. Instantly, Deku remembers their reunion at campus, and just takes Raka with her. Goku would go to pick up Gohan, and they would head to the Kameham's. Uraka looked around the new world that they're in, just how different it is from the worlds they're in. Even in the city where she arrived in, she saw animal people. She thinks that it's an early sign of quirks. They arrived at Kameham's, with everyone still being as surprised with Luca having a kid, and was questioned who the other girl was. Deku would explain that there was someone he knew a while ago. Where she would lie to look at her underwear, but she would make them float, with Bulma raising an eyebrow. She would question Uraka about it. She explains that it's a quirk. Bulma would ask what a quirk is, and Deku would explain. Where we come from, me and Deku, pretty much every person has a superpower called a quirk. Bulma asks what Deku's is, because she hasn't really seen anything unnatural except for the theory that he had. Uraka responds, well, I don't really know. He has a lot of different powers, actually. Deku, in a true Dragon Ball style, is sweating about the question, since he still got one for all from All Might. When suddenly, the Force sends two power levels flashing. One is Piccolo, and the other is an unknown power level, who is way higher than Piccolo's. The three start to fly over, to Krillin, staying behind to protect Gohan if they get defeated. Deku, Uraka, and Goku go to Raditz, and I think this is a good time to get some power levels in. Deku, his power level is 700, or 7k when he's transformed into the Grade 8 form. Goku, his power level is 680, when transformed 6800. Krillin for 28 because nice, and Gohan has a power level of 5. But that's where I'm going to leave this episode off. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See ya!